All right. So in your first position, this is you. So you have the Four of Swords. This is funny because somebody else had the Four of Swords too. Um, but I'm seeing it in a very different way. So for some of you, your position right now is you're like, I'm just like done. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm going to listen, but I don't want to talk about it. Right. It's like you put these issues to rest. You sort of, some of you are like, I'm just leaving it in the universe's hands. I'm going to leave it in God's hands. I'm going to leave it in Spirit's hands because I don't know what to do with it anymore. I have all this stuff that I've learned. I've been waiting for this stuff to come through. It's not freaking coming through. A little bit sort of sprinkles in, and that I don't even know if that's like worse or not, but it's like I know that there's some issues that I have to deal with, but you know, I can't, there's nothing that I can do now. I just have to like rest, right? And that's kind of where you are. And that's actually the perfect position for you. It's probably the way that your higher self wanted it. Because you're so powerful and you're so like advanced that sometimes you try to, it's funny because sometimes you you try to, some of you, not all of you, but sometimes you try to like outthink the universe or try to like get a different way in, right? But, you know, Spirit is like, okay, y'all can do your thing, but this is the perfect position for you because we need you to relax that energy. Okay, so what's crossing you is this Queen of Coins. To me, it can be a queen or a king, okay? The queen, to me, is about the characteristics of this person coming in, okay? It's the characteristics. So somebody who's very stable, somebody who has their own, can hold their own, somebody who is not after you to get a one-up, right? Somebody who has their own life, somebody who has worked very hard to get to where they want, but somebody whose love doesn't come, like they don't give their deep love to just anybody. And it's not like they haven't given it before, but love for them in their mind is like once in a lifetime thing. But we understand that things happen here. And so sometimes we have to do it twice, right? So, but their thinking is, I am only going to give my heart to somebody who is true, right? And they've worked very hard to get to this point. That's what I see coming in for some of you, and it's in your now. So we're talking like, I don't even want to like say 1 or 2 weeks or whatever. I'm just saying this is the energy right now. To me, right now can be like now to the next 2 weeks or now in the month of September, right? And they, again, are not wanting to give me a pinpointed time because then we'll try to like control it, right? So that's for some of you. For others of you, now this person can be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, but they don't necessarily have to be. They've come through a lot. They work very hard for what they have, and they are so open and loving with their heart, and it's a true heart. And that's the person that's coming in for you. Okay. Now for others, I see that they're trying to, they're saying, we understand that you're like tired and like you are overrun and you're like, you don't know where to go and you're not, you know this stuff works, you know these things come in, you know how to manifest, but it's not coming the right way, or it's not coming the way I saw it. And so for that reason, they're saying you are going to be this person, or you're actually already this person. You just have to have the unfolding of it. You are this stable person. You are this person who's come through a lot. You have learned a lot of lessons. You have rethought the way that you used to do things, and now you do them differently through your growth, through your soul's growth, through your life's growth, through, coming through so much. And that's the Queen of Swords. I mean, that's the Queen of Coins. That's that Queen or King of Coins is someone that's very hardworking, but is able to, they always get what they want. Like they're able to manifest a beautiful life around them because they work so dang hard, right? And you Aquas know how to work hard, but you're like, if it doesn't feel right, I'm not doing it, right? You're not afraid of hard work. You're just like picky about it. And so that in the past may have gotten in the way, but it doesn't now. So because you're now this, you are this stable person. It's just about the unfolding for you. Okay. So in your recent past, you had the Ace of Wands. And so you came from new beginnings. And like I said, this is what I was feeling. Like there were some new starts, there were some new beginnings, and it was passionate. And you were like, yep, here we go. I can feel it. I can feel it revving up. I know it's here. And then it sort of just kept, it's not that it stopped. It just has maintained the same. And you don't like that, right? Because you're like, you can feel this rev up thing. You can feel the energy moving faster and getting bigger. And that's what it looked like, the Ace of Wands. And this could be with someone if you've met someone already, because it kind of depends on, every aqua is different. But this could have been like very exciting and very passionate, and it's new beginnings. And then you're like, well, I thought it was supposed to be this one way and it's looking like it's another way because now I can't see it right? That's what put you in this situation. Excuse me. Now, in your fourth position, this is the Knight of Wands. So in the first 2 weeks of September, you have offerings coming to you. Now, the offerings can be a new person coming in, because it could be this person, or it could be business partners, or yeah, I see a lot of like opportunities where somebody comes to you and offers you, like, I don't know, like it maybe if you're in the entertainment industry and they're like offering you a part, or they're offering you like a collaboration, or they're offering you like, this position or something, or they're offering you, promotion, something. This has to do with that part, with your money, it's tied into your money and your, and the way that you're going. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So either way, this offer is very exciting. It's very passionate. It's got a lot of energy behind it. And again, with the houses being involved, we kind of know, that whatever this is, it's going to move forward. It's going to go forward. But you do have to take the action, Aqua. You can't get in your head and be like, well, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be that way, so then I'm not going to do it, right? Or you can't be like, well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it yet. I got to think about it, right? Like, don't think too long. Just do it. That's what they're saying about this eighth house. You got the energy in there. Take the action. Don't stand on it too long, okay? So either way, the first 2 weeks, you'll be getting this offering, and it could be a date. It could be this person coming in. It could be this business partner coming in. It could be somebody here to help you, or it could be a romantic. Okay. So, that's what you'll be dealing with in the next 2 weeks. Now, from your higher self in the fifth position, I always ask your higher self, what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in love? And you have this Two of Swords. See, this is what they're talking about. You're ready to go forward, but then something comes to you and you're like, well, I can't see it, or I don't feel it, or like I don't think I have enough information yet, right? And they're saying you always have the information. You have enough information. Don't get stuck in the middle of not doing something. Just take the action. And honestly, it doesn't, if you take this action, you go this way. If you take this action, you go this way. But neither one of them are wrong. You've positioned yourself in a way that it's not going to be wrong. Okay? So just have some faith in yourself, have some trust in yourself, and take the action. So whatever this is in the month of September, these things that are going to be going on, because it's not just one thing, it's a couple of things. This transformation that's going to be going on with you, you'll start feeling like, all right, I got to wait before I like make this decision. I got to like wait, and I got to think about it, and I got to feel it out, and they're saying, just take the action, just do it. Okay. Or, I mean, you can stay here, but their advice is, you've positioned yourself in such a way that it does, if you take one action, it's not wrong. If you take the other action, it's not wrong. It was for you to begin with. Just say that. Okay. Now, in your sixth position, this is at the end. So the second half of the month, you have the Fool card. So this is really interesting. This is 0 point energy, right? So this is about anything that's coming along in that second half of the 2 weeks, because it could be about this person, it could be about this offer, it could be about this beginning that started, it could be all of it together, actually. They're saying, we're going to give you the extra energy, so wherever you want to put it, it's going to pan out. It's going to have results. You are going to have results with it. So this is like a extra energy for you. So in the second half, it's going to be about you taking the initiative. So it's like the universe is bringing you these things or these people or these situations, and now you have to take the action to do what you want with that. You can't just like let it lie. You have to actually put some energy and take the action to it. That's what they're saying. So like if this person you meet and this person is like a new love and then they're giving you an offering, don't like sit on it. Like initiate some stuff and let them know that you like them back. Don't assume that they know that you like them back. Like let them, this is supposed to be a two-way thing, right? That's what you're wanting. You're wanting a best friend, but you got to give and take too. So it could be in your businesses and your money situation. Like you're going to get these gifts. Remember the full moon in your second house. So you're going to get these gifts. You're going to get these things coming to you. You're going to have enough energy to push them forward and do what you want with those. So don't rest on your laurels. They're saying keep the momentum going, because that's what you're feeling. You're feeling like that momentum starting, and you got to put some energy in it to keep it going, right? Because it isn't until it starts going fast that you can sort of relax it a little. But this is that energy that you've been waiting for. This is that energy that you've been saying, I can feel it, I can feel it. And you're right, you can feel it, but you have to make some action too. You have to make some decisions and do some things as well. And that's in your, that could be romance, that could be businesses, that could be business partners, that could be collaborations, that could be a lot, okay? Because it's different for everyone. Now, in your seventh position, this is your fear. I know you're like really focused on being stable in your life. And that person that you're really wanting is it's like in the background of you. It's like, I know I have to have a partner because I really want a partner. That's what I came here to do. That's what I really want. But, you know, I've been having to do all this stuff, and like, will that ever come? I don't even see the time where that could come because I can't even get this started, right? Like I can't even get this going. And so that's a fear. The fear is, you know, really, is there really someone? This is the fear. Is there really someone that's out there for me that can really understand me and I them on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level? Is there someone like that? And if there is, will I ever find them, or will they ever find me? Because it just doesn't seem to be happening. And it's just a fear. Okay? It's just a fear. It was because you wanted to get all these things done before this person came in. Because when this person comes in, like, it's like, that's your life partner. There's no more searching. There's no more like looking. There's no more like hoping. There's no more of that, because they're here. And then begins that life, right? This is just a fear. This is just there to remind you of what you don't want. It's reminding you of that. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to not have a partner. I do want one. Okay? That's just there to remind you of that. And now focus on what you want. So anytime that part of your psyche comes, or that part of your feeling comes, then answer that feeling with, yes, I do want that. And yes, I am leaving it open because I trust myself, because I trust the universe, because I trust my higher self, that that person is and I are going to meet exactly when it's supposed to happen. Make sense? Now, in your eighth position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you. And for some of you, it's the universe or God or oneness or your spirit or your guides. You have the Palace of Swords. So the Palace of Swords is a state of mind. And the state of mind is that mental thinking outside the box, right? And I feel like this for some of you. For some of you, I feel like the universe is saying, first of all, you're an Aquarius. You're going to do this in such a way that no one has done this. That you had to not just and be inspired and create it, but you had to, how do I say this? You had to like, how do I say this? You had to like open that vibration in a very different way than it has been opened before. Does that make sense? That's for some of you. I hope that makes sense to you. What they're saying is that on this earth and in this lifetime and with the people that are around you and with the universe that, or the world that you've created around you and those people co-creating, that you had to like break out of that and into something new. And so for that, it takes time because you're doing things in such a different way. And they're saying, stick to that mental attitude that you are different, you are unique, and you are going to do things differently. But that doesn't mean that you can't do it and that it's not going to happen. It's just taking a different route, because I know that you guys look at other people and you're like, well, that's happening to them, but why isn't it happening to me? It's not happening to you because you're doing it a very different way. Okay. Now, for others of you that have a partner or that have whoever this loved one is that's looking at you, the way that they're dealing with you is they're trying to figure out, because you're being, sometimes some of you are being aqua. They're trying to figure out, I know this person thinks outside the box, and I know this person may like me. I think I know this person likes me, but I don't know what they want yet. That's how I feel that they're looking at you and dealing with you. So right now it's all about the mental attitude with them. They're sort of checking it out. Okay. And it could be this person that comes in and this person that gives you the offering. They're like thinking, we could really go far. I'm just not sure what they're wanting, because you aquas like to keep it close to your vest, right? So that's how they'll be dealing with you and thinking of you in that way. Okay. So in your 9th position, this is your hopes and dreams position. But to me, you guys know it's like the outer rim and the energy that you're bringing in, being on this line. There's your Emperor. I mean, for some of you, that is you. For some of you, look at that dynasty you're building. Look at you. Look at the light that you have been divinely guided to. Look how strong and warrior-like you are. I mean, that's you. That's you. And that's coming. And they want you to know that's coming. They want you to know that this stuff really is true. That you really are true. That they really are true. And that you can have those things that you want. And that you will, because you've worked on them. Right? You will. Now, for others of you, this is that Emperor y'all are looking for, or Empress. This is the one that matches you. This is that person. It's like they're not here, but they're going to be here. And they're not here because you still have some other things you're doing, right? You still have some stability to get to before this person comes in. It's not that they don't want to come in. It's just that the vibration isn't there yet. So for others, that person is coming in for you. That person is really there for you. Again, there is someone that matches you. Absolutely. Okay. So congratulations.